Hey everyone, welcome back to Moonface Tarot 1111 if you guys are returning, and if you are new, please consider subscribing and thank you for being here. If you guys would like to book me for your own personal readings, as these are general and collective readings on YouTube, you can do so by emailing me at moonfacetarot1111@gmail.com. All my pricing and everything that you guys need to know is down in the description box below this video. Alright, let's jump in. Okay, so I did pull out some archetypes. Okay, this is the great unknown archetypes. Okay, and the first one that we have is the riddle. And they did not provide me with a guidebook for this deck. They did provide me with a barcode, but then when I went to it, it's not in English. So I'm going to be reading these intuitively. If you guys do have this deck and you're like, she's totally wrong, that's not what that means, sorry. But we're winging it. Okay? So, with the riddle, obviously riddles are puzzles and they can be confusing, right? So I am taking this as basically confusion. Somebody trying to figure something out. But when I clarified, I did clarify because I wanted to see if I was even going to use this deck. I got the sun. Okay. So it's feeling like somebody is coming out of the fog. Like they kept trying to figure something out that they couldn't really figure out. And I don't necessarily think that they were supposed to, because I don't think it was technically a riddle. I think that this person was confused, but I think that they were reading too much into it. Okay, so it wasn't something that was put there purposely to confuse them or put in their way. I think that they just couldn't get bearings on the things and the thoughts and the feelings that they were going through, so they kept putting it off as something that they needed to figure out. So I think that they have stopped doing this. Okay. And if your person has been trying to figure you out, I think that it's gotten to the point where it's like acceptance. Okay. It's more of an accepting energy, more, I don't want to just say it is what it is because that seems like it's dismissive. That's not what I mean. It's not dismissive. It's it's more like you are who you are is kind of what I'm getting. So instead of going, well, this must be, a facade or something I have to figure out, it's like, no, they are who they are. And your person could also be figuring out that they are who they are as well. So if they were trying to figure out who they are as a person, that is also coming up. It's like an enlightenment. Okay, it's finally seeing through the fog into not just seeing in the sun, but being illuminated. This person has been illuminated to the idea that you have always been who you are. Like it wasn't something that was fake or phony, or you were trying too hard or pretending to be somebody else. That wasn't the case. So they're finally waking up to this and realizing that they too can be themselves. They don't have to hide. Okay, they don't have to. I'm hearing like live the lie. Like they don't have to live the lie anymore. So if they were completely pretending for everybody else, they've come to the realization that they don't need to do that. People will take them as they are. I mean, not everybody, but we're not meant for everybody. Not every person is meant for everybody, right? So take the ones, you know, who are willing to accept you. the ones that, you know, show that they care, the ones that love you regardless. We all have bad days, but it's the people around us, you know, that we put around us that can actually influence us positively or negatively. So if you have been surrounded by people influencing you negatively, and this person has as well, it's time to change that scenario and move to, you know, surroundings that are positive. Okay. I'm hoping that I'm making sense because I'm just kind of flowing with it and taking it as it comes. So I don't want to get confused, you know. Well, I don't want to confuse you with what I'm talking about. So we have the vow here. And this, like the dots up at the top, the way that they're centered made me think of the moon phases, like they are behind me. Okay? I mean, they're not moons. To be honest, it almost kind of looks like a pupil and an eye, but a vow is a promise, you know, an oath. It can be a contract between people, a vow. You know, when you get married, you recite vows, right? It's a promise. So, what is going on with this promise? Oh, we've got the tower. Okay. What fell apart? We've had a couple that have fallen, but not flipped. There, oh, there we go. We've got the double. Okay, so it it's like the lie. Like the lie. It was supposed to be a vow, but it was a lie. What else? We've got the King of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles that all came out together. So it's definitely a, you know, we've got heartbreak energy here over and over again. We've got the vow, the tower, the devil, and then Three of Swords. So yeah, this is for sure a breakup. But why this Two of Pentacles? What was in the air? Like, what was the hard decision? Because they had to make a decision, but what was the hard decision? Whoa. Okay. We've got a lot going on here. We've got cards just kind of falling out. All right, we've got the Five of Pentacles and the Magician coming out. So if you were dealing with somebody, I want to hold on because I want to see what is this Magician? Like, what is it? The Hermit. It's like they've been trying to figure out what to do. It's like they feel like it will like take magic to get out of this doghouse that they've been in. What else? The Ace of Cups. How do you want that to fall? Okay, right side up. The Ace of Cups. It came out in the reverse first. That's why I was asking because I don't flip my decks. Yeah, it's like they don't know how to get this Ace of Cups. That's the big question. Like how do they get it? But they're sad. Why are they so sad? We've got the Four of Pentacles. They're keeping everything to themselves, but why are they sad? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Like, even this person, it's one person holding a candle. Do you see? They're just sitting alone in a chair. They're all alone. They're sad because they're all alone. Here's the Ten of Wands. Another figure all alone. They're alone. They've been brokenhearted. But what was the broken vow? The Tower again. Oh my god, and the Ten of Wands. I just put them back and shuffled and they both came right back out. Yeah, it was a sudden upheaval. So if they were in another relationship, that's over. If you guys were in a relationship and or even maybe a marriage and you walked away, that's coming up through too. It was just too many broken promises. Too many broken promises. Isn't that a song? Too many broken promises, too many lies. I think Tink sings that. I think so. Okay. Anything else about this? We've got the Ace of Wands. So they're wanting to spark something new. They're wanting to, yeah, we've got the Star on the bottom of the deck and Temperance. Here's Temperance too. They're wanting to balance this, like the energy between you guys, and make amends if they broke promises to you. So if they broke a bunch of promises to you, they're wanting to fix that. And if they're leaving another relationship, they're ready for something new, like new and exciting, all the way new. Okay. So we've got the Poet here. So if you or your person writes poetry, I do. I write poetry. It can be very healing. Poetry can be extremely healing. All right, what about this Poet card? We've got the Six of Wands. Or Six of Swords, sorry. Six of Swords. Yeah, they're leaving it all behind. Ooh, and the Ten of Cups. So it's like they're wishing for a better life. Like with the Poet, they could be literally writing down. Like that could be part of their manifestation with the Magician that we had seen before. So that could be part of their manifestation style. They're writing down the things that they want. And what they want is like a happy, healthy, loving relationship. Like they're wanting to move out of like the chaos, the drama. I don't even think that they're wanting to. I think that they did. I think that they already have. So they've learned a lot. That's what the Six of Swords is about. It's about taking your lessons with you and moving to a better place in your life. And I think that they have definitely done that. They're in the midst of working on that. So it's not that they're on a like a standstill. They're not. They are at it's like they haven't reached the land yet. Okay? Like they've moved out of the turmoil, but they're still in the water. Okay? So they're moving on to get to that new destination, which is this. This is where they're wanting to be. They could be listening to a bunch of like love songs too. I'm getting that. Like maybe this person never really did before, but now they're seeing things in a different perspective, like a more loving, nurturing with this Ten of Cups kind of perspective. Anything else about this Poet card? We got the Star again, coming right back out. Like they are healing and they're finally following their destiny. That's been like the hang up. They know that they need to go in this better direction. Ooh, what are you doing, cards? All right. So then we have the Nectar. Okay. So the Nectar. And what is it about this Nectar card? Like nectar to me is sweet, right? Anytime that you have like a fruit or something like that with nectar, like it just reminds me of something sweet. So what else about this card? The Nine of Cups. Their wish fulfillment, right? It's they're tired of the sour, like they're ready for the sweet. They're tired of the struggle. They're tired of being emotionally drained, just being exhausted. It's like I'm getting like I'm exhausted. I don't want to do this anymore and I'm ready for the better things in my life. Okay? So this could be actually both of you as well. Like you guys are over the negative and ready to move into the positive. We got that with the Six of Swords too. So anything else about this? The Two of Cups. Beautiful. This is a soulmate energy, okay? This is the giving and receiving of two cups equally, right? You see those hands and then like the love pouring into these cups? They're ready. They're ready to take like the necessary steps. I think that's why they've been taking it so slow. Okay, remember I told you they're still in the water? It's like sailing and knowing where you're going. You have it mapped out. You're following, the stars, right? We had the star. You're following the stars. The stars will navigate you to where you're meant to be. Like it feels like they have reached a point of peace with themselves, which is beautiful. That's immaculate, right? And also, with the timing, because maybe they were fighting against it before, and knowing what they want, because maybe they didn't know before. Okay? So, is there anything else about this that we should know? We have the Three of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Cups that all just kind of, that all decided they were all going to come out together. See? It's a wisdom. The King of Swords is smart. That's a very smart energy. When you're in King of Swords energy, that's intellect. Okay? If you see, he's pretty chill there. Your person don't have to be a man, but the card depicts a man, and he's very chill. Like he's just kind of sitting on his cliff, and he's thinking. He don't have the beard, like the long beard. Okay, he's got the short beard. So maybe this one hasn't been there as long. Okay, but it's time for that clean mental state. Do you see the clouds and everything? When you're up in the mountains, the air is much thinner. Okay, so it's like breathing in that crisp air. I don't know if you guys have ever been outside when it snows, like the very first snow. Okay, but that air, it just smells clean and it's quiet. It's very, very quiet when it snows too. Like I don't even know if there's snow. I mean, I don't think so. Yeah, I guess that it could be snow. It honestly looks like it could be water too. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't know. I'm getting snow. So I don't know. There's just something about it. I live on the east coast of the United States. All right. I live in Michigan. So we do get snow. We have all four seasons sometimes in one day. We are our weather's very unpredictable here. But when it first snows, it's just so calm. If you've never been outside at nighttime when it snows, I highly recommend it. It's like the world is asleep and everything is quiet and you can just sit and watch the snowfall. It's one of my favorite things. Okay, I hate the cold weather, but the very first snow is like my favorite part of the winter. So it's like that energy. It's just clarity. It's like smelling the clean, feeling the peace. It's like they've made peace. And that's fantastic. We've got the Eight of Cups emotionally walking away from all of the things that are not fulfilling you. Making that decision finally, choosing yourself, okay? And going, I can't do it here anymore. I don't even want to. This is terrible. I'm just drained all of the time and walking away. See the sun setting? The sun is setting. It was just time to go. Time to go. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. This Page of Cups is usually a surprise. It's something unexpected, but not in a bad way. It's a good thing, okay? It's usually some kind of, like pop in maybe a love message. The pages are known to bring a message. The pages are young, they're new energy, okay? But it's something just taking off, okay? It's a new beginning. And then this Three of Pentacles is wanting to work together, wanting to work with somebody on a common project, right? Collaboration. This person may message you and say, hey, you know, can you help me out with this? Or, I realize that I want to partner with you. It can be something small. I mean, do I think that this person might call you out of the blue and be like, hey, let's get married? Probably not, unless your person's very impulsive like that. But it could also be, I don't know. It's some kind of help. What I'll ask, what is going on with this Three of Pentacles? Like for the Two of Wands. So they might tell you they need your help planning something. They might need your input on something. And is that the only reason they're calling you? No, it's not. I'm going to be very honest. It's just like can you help me, plan this or something like that, or I want to come and see you, like are you busy so we can chat, that kind of energy. Okay, so everybody could be different. I can't tell you exactly why your person is going to call you. I mean, the overall is just because they want to see you, because they want to talk to you, but the excuse could all be different. Okay, all right, so we have what are these called? They don't tell me. I don't know. They're angel, like mystic angels or something like that. And we have the peacock, and it says, raise your standards. Raise your standards. Okay. And I think you did. That's the whole thing. I think you did, but I think that this person did too. And because this person has also raised their standards, they're no longer accepting the crap and the karmic situations and the bad karma and all of the things that they were accepting before. And that was the reason that they couldn't accept you, is because they had so much that they were, it's like they didn't have enough room. They had to make room for something good because they had so much bottled up negative that they couldn't, it's like this bottle, okay? This is nail polish, but it's like that. Do you see? There's only so much room, right? And if this was full, if it was completely full, you couldn't fit anything else in it. So if it was, they're negative, negative, negative all the way to the top, they couldn't fit any of your positive in there. They didn't know how to let you love them. That's where you get toxic behavior from. People that do not know how to be loved are toxic until they realize that they are worthy of it. And that can go for anybody, okay? It does not matter. Anybody who's dealing with that kind of trauma or past incidences, they need to learn to love themselves so they can learn to be loved by another person. They couldn't fit anything else in their bottle. So they've had to get rid of all that crap. Do you see? Like the levels going down, right? They had to get rid of it. So that way, when you guys do come together and you start pouring this love into them, they can receive it. And that's what that Two of Cups is about. It's about giving and receiving. So as they're receiving from you, they can also give back and you can receive. It's a two-way street. We also have Archangel Raphael, and it says, provider of healing the mind, body, and spirit. So the angels have been working with both of you and healing your body, healing your mind, healing your spirit, so you can give and receive that love. Okay? That's beautiful. We have dreams. Believe in your dreams. And the reason that I took so many is because the three did come out together. We have opportunity knocks, go for it, right? Believe in your dreams, opportunity knocks. Okay, and then we have the dragonfly, live life to the fullest. So it's time. It's time for that, the new beginning. Okay, it's time to let go of the heavy and embrace the new beginning. And all the things that you've wanted, the things that you've manifested, the things that have been coming, and it might have come through heaviness because they usually do. And you might have had to say goodbye to a lot, not only circumstances, but also probably people, because that also happens. And so has this person. But it's all to make way for the new beginning that both of you deserve. So let us get some charms. I did add more charms. I added more heart messages. I've added quite a bit to this bag. So the charms for the collective. Thank you so much. All right, what do we got here? We got India coming through. We have a dragonfly. I just read the thing about the dragonfly. Here's another dragonfly. So if you guys see dragonflies, or maybe that's like your symbol, the dragonfly. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what this is. But I'm going to take it as a balloon because it reminds me of a balloon with this little like stem here. So I'm going to take it as a balloon. It's probably not a balloon. That's what I'm going to say it is. So if it is a balloon, it's the rising. Okay. Balloons, you fill them up with helium and they'll fly into the sky. Okay. You guys are taking off. We have the letter F coming out. So it could be yours or their initial or something that's special to you. We have the pearl earring. So you could be extremely unique to this person. Every pearl is unique. It's completely different from every other pearl, right? we have a little girl. See, little girl. So if you have maybe a daughter, or there's some kind of significance with a little girl between you guys, that's showing up. We have a unicorn. So we already had the pearl here. Like, uniqueness is coming up twice. This is majestic energy. The unicorn is extremely majestic. It's powerful. Okay. So this person sees a lot of value in you. They think that you are not only stunning, because again, the unicorn is beautiful, but it's like purity and power that are combined within you that they've never seen with anybody else. We have the wheel, like a ship wheel. I told you, in a boat, right? They're taking the wheel of their life. They're now leading in the direction that they want to be. Okay? They're not being swayed anymore this way or that way. They're making sure that they're doing the things that they want to do and leading their life in the direction that they want to go. And I think that you are too. That's why I said I'm feeling like a dual energy when it comes to life decisions. And then we have a ring. So this could definitely be leading to commitment, whatever that means for you. I mean, that's why I said I can't guarantee marriage, but commitment for sure. All right. Let's get some other initials if I can. Oh, we got a shoe too. We got a high heel shoe. It reminds me of Cinderella's glass slipper. I mean, if you just like shoes, take it as that too, but finding the person who will fit your shoe, right? Finding that special person. We have X. This person could be your ex, right? We have W. Sorry, but they're so small. We have W. And we also have H. Okay? So again, if you or your person has those initials in their name, and we will get some countries. So what countries for the collective? Oh, we only got 2 this time. We got Australia. And what is this? Suriname? Ooh. Suriname. Suriname? I'm sorry if that's not correct, but there it is. Okay? So those 2 countries, either you or your person. All right, loves. This is what I have for you guys. So if it resonated, let me know. All right? And I am sending you guys so much love and light. Always.